house for rent in downtown Orlando or anywhere in Orlando.
Let's not put that business out on the internet, because we are live now.
I mean, there's no houses for rent in that area. That's just a fact.
Welcome to the Salty Virgins Club podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. I'm joined by the full cast for what seems like the first time in 6 months.
Didn't we have the full cast last week?
I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it.
Pat was Pat had sun sickness from playing 12 million holes of golf.
Yeah, Pat had golf sickness.
Yes, so no. Also, Patrick was just licking the bottom of a bowl of chicken pot pie soup.
I thought about it. I did not do it.
Listen, in my story, in my head, I saw you lick the bowl.
I wanted to. I should.
Talk to us about this chicken pot pie soup. Did you make it?
No, it's from a can.
That's what you want to ride with?
And before we get into this, I'll eat soup out of a can. A quick lunch, I'll do it. But, however,
I'm not.
Oh, fucking Kramer just busted into my office.
She reverse Kramer'd you. She shut the door.
Yeah, she did. Well, she plopped in and then shut the door.
She's like, I'm here and now I am gone.
Like a Marie Callender chicken pot pie soup. It's good.
Why?
We just got home from Orlando.
That's fine.
Listen, it was just the way that you made love to the bottom of that bowl that
it's good.
Off-putting because it was just soup from a fucking can.
Well, yeah.
It wasn't like you weren't simmering the soup
in it. Oh, it's good.
You didn't put it in the slow cooker. You didn't make it from scratch. You didn't put the cream and the carrots and the peas.
It's okay. But
I plopped that shit right out of a can, put it in the microwave for a minute 30.
Just plop, plop, plop.
He opened the can, set it over a fire. 15 minutes later.
Yeah, it's like opening a can of cranberry.
It's true though. When you pour the Thickem soups out of a can, it comes out like that fucking cranberry.
Yeah, it's gross.
I'm gonna eat that.
Yeah, we know. We watched you. We literally watched you eat it. And you are not better for it. Let me tell you.
I want some more.
Listen.
Talking about soup, it's just not filling.
That's
literally
the
felt full on a soup.
Opposite design of soup. It's hot liquid. It's supposed to make you feel full.
No, soup does not make me feel full at all.
I think that's just a design of who we are, not the design of soup.
I think gumbo is the only soup that fills me up, and that's because there's everything in it.
Hot soup is supposed to like a hot liquid is supposed to, like, if you're feeling overfull, a hot liquid is supposed to soothe your stomach.
Coffee is supposed to soothe your stomach, but if you have a bowl of soup, it's supposed
to soothe your stomach. Oh boy!
Yeah, no, like, coffee has the
I've been
exact
doing,
inverse.
Been doing that wrong.
Well, after dinner, like, you're supposed to have, your aperitif with coffee and whatever. But
no, I'm not shitting out my ass at 11 p.m. My choice.
We went to Disney today, and Kara asked me if I wanted to get a coffee before we got on the ferry to go to Magic Kingdom. I'm like, absolutely not. I don't want to shit on this ferry.
Pat's gonna be shitting over the side of the fucking boat.
Where's the poop deck? Where's the poop deck?
Everywhere's the poop deck when Pat drinks coffee. But soup is supposed to fill you up. That's why people ate shit like porridge and shit, because it's supposed to be hearty and filling.
No, I think that's because they're poor and broke.
Porridge
and,
is fucking porridge is
hard.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think anyone who's eaten porridge has felt full in their life.
It's supposed to it's built to last. Let me say that. It's like a Ford truck.
Goddamn Craftsman tools.
Porridge is built Ford tough.
Army strong. Anyway, speaking of boats, so I read an article about the crew on the Ever Given. They're still on that boat, and they might still be on that boat for years.
I mean, do they sign a contract to be on that boat for years? Or are they like slaves? Because
slavery. The answer is slavery.
Yeah, slave. They're like pretty much indentured servants.
Yeah.
Oh, so like okay.
So like everybody
if they try and get off the boat,
it's adding
if
up.
they get off the boat, they try and get off the boat, they get arrested by the Egyptian government.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the boat is owned by Japan.
Like illegally, yeah.
The holding company who like operates the boat or something is from
Panamanian.
No, the boat flies the Panamanian flag, which is a whole different maritime issue.
Well, no, this is all the same. These are all the same branches of one single maritime issue tree.
Kind
on
of.
how to avoid tax.
Well, yes. But, so anyway, long story short, those people are still on the boat, and they have nothing to do with any of this. They were just like, we were just on this boat this day, and now we're trapped by the Egyptian government, and if we try and get off without, whoever they have to paying, they will be taken to Egyptian jail.
Wait, but they're
they're
trapped.
All these Indian citizens who had their passports taken away from them by their Panamanian and German bosses
Japanese
are now stuck in this boat under threat of arrest by the Egyptian government.
Okay, because if they get off, they're going to be arrested because of the blockage, right? Like tied to that.
Charges stemming from the blockage.
How can
and
they
also
be held liable
because they be illegally immigrated into the country.
Well,
because they have
that goes back to like the whole shitty, like even in like cruise ship industry, like just like garbage tax aversion, but or wage, basically avoiding paying wages.
Yes. So what happened was the company that owns the ship, one of the companies that owns the ship, because that's an intricate web, doesn't want to pay the company that the ship stuff was being delivered to, because the company that it's being delivered to is asking for $900 million, wasn't it, Jackson? Something like that? Like almost $1 billion.
Yeah.
And they were like, fuck no. You'll get what you fucking get. And that company was like, absolutely not. And so then these now indentured servants on this boat are just stuck there. They're still in the Suez Canal, in the area of the Suez Canal. They're not in the canal itself, but they're still in that area.
It's just absolutely shocking to me that a pissing contest between billionaires is adversely affecting people in need, working class people. I just cannot believe this.
I can't believe
the shock on my face. Can you see the shock on my face?
I am just
because I can't this is.
I'm taking it back.
Yeah. Very far back actually, like miles back.
I never thought this would happen. No.
Yeah.
If they try and take the boat and just leave, what?
Mutiny?
How did they stop them? If they just start driving the boat away.
We drive the boat.
I think,
listen,
I don't know
have to have power of numbers on that boat because there's got to be only 50 people on the boat, and 45 of them are probably in this situation.
I think there's 25 of them total or something. I don't think it's specified, but I think it's less than 50 people. I mean, if they just took off,
what if they just take the boat and say, we'll give it back, but just let us be? Someone with a lot of money's got to just push money one way and be like, sure, because that boat has a lot. Yeah,
listen, nobody asked me for the common sense solution here, which is let those fucking people go.
Yeah, let them live.
Yeah, literally let them go. They were like, fuck that.
Absolutely not.
My paper money means more. This is not even real money. We're not. You don't wire transfer somebody $1 billion. It's a paper transfer. Nobody cares. Those poor people. I feel
they care.
Yeah, sure. Fuck them. I hope somebody eats them like a steak. Anyway, that was an update on the Ever Given and the crew of the Ever Given.
I'd seen mentions of that, but I really didn't look into it. But that's pretty fucked up. I mean, I assumed it would be fucked up, to be honest, but
generally things tend to lean terrible instead of good. But
4 of my 5 last Google searches are involving asking whether a tilapia is a fish. So I just have Google Chrome open. It's just tilapia. Is tilapia a fish? Tilapia government experiment? Jordan tried to tell me I was eating a government experiment.
You kind of are.
I am not.
Tilapia's a fish.
Kind of.
It is a fish. What Jordan was saying is lies.
It wasn't lies.
Tilapia was not a government experiment. Tilapia covers a web of 5 species of bland-ass fish that they just say is tilapia. But tilapia are genetically engineered, as are salmon, trout, bass, a lot of fish that we all eat every day. So it's not this fish specifically. It's all the food that we eat. Fucking fake. Huh?
That doesn't make it not a government experiment.
All right, but so the
Doesn't make it not a fish.
What you had for dinner is probably a fucking government experiment. Then, tough guy.
Oh,
Listen,
absolutely! I had sushi from Kroger.
I love my GMO.
Oh, no.
I love my government. I love GMO food.
Is Kroger sushi good?
I love my government.
Actually, yeah, they make it fresh.
Because public sushi's fire. So
Yeah,
I
no,
don't,
it's the same setup. They
I
make
got
it fresh.
sushi from Sam's the other day.
That's
It was
chaos.
Good. It was good.
Did you get
So-
10 boats of sushi?
It was a lot of sushi for $14.
Ever since, and you ate it all yourself too.
Oh yeah, it took me all day.
That's
That-
chaos.
What
That's
the
actually,
fuck?
actually
I mean, I
chaotic.
wasn't just eating one.
No, it's chaotic that you just bought sushi and we're just munching on a plate of sushi sitting out all day.
No, I put it back in the fridge.
Sure.
It was when
He
the day
didn't.
I was sick from the very good vaccine that everyone should get.
I told you
And
were
you were
gonna be
eating
sick.
fish.
Motherfucker, you're supposed to smoke weed and go to sleep.
Pat just popped into the kitchen, popped a fucking California roll piece into his mouth, went back to bed. Wake up an hour later.
Okay,
that's
spicy
I
chaotic.
know how
tuna
it's.
today.
I ate half of it at one point and half of it another point.
I know
didn't
how
eat it
you eat, and I know
throughout
that's
the day.
not true. I know how
You know how I eat. You
know
think I
that's
ate
not
one at a time? Are you kidding me?
true. I know every time you were in the kitchen, you opened that fridge, you were like, all right. Oh,
Just
I
let
will
me taste
say
it.
I did
Tilapia
cut
that's
it.
3 days old.
I did cut it
Cricket.
sushi and then half a Subway sub and then more sushi.
Ah!
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Stop eating Subway.
You have
Oh
a
my
real
God.
job.
That's the grossest thing in the world.
That's not my call.
It can be.
It's not. That's a
Ah.
that's a hard cutoff.
You don't have to eat it. You know you
Order
can
for
say
one.
no.
Order for one.
You know what? I'll say it. I kind of like Subway.
You're
It stinks.
disgusting.
It stinks.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're
no,
just
what
is
admitting
fine.
you
It's
put
not-
garbage
It's
in your
not
mouth.
good. It's fine. Yeah, no, what the fuck? All of us put garbage in all our mouths
It's
on
true.
the daily.
And to be fair, there's restaurants out there that are worse than Subway, but eating Subway on a scheduled regularity is absolutely fucking insane. Having a Subway schedule is the fucking wildest thing. The last guy that had a Subway schedule touched a ton of kids. I'll say it.
He's right.
You didn't have to.
He's right. It's controversial, but he's right. I can't argue with that.
Now listen, we only present the facts here.
That's
I don't
not
mean to
even true.
push accusations at Patrick, but I...
Me and my neighbors talked about this the other day. I don't know how it
Okay,
came up.
about touching children.
No, about the
Wow.
whole Jared Fogle issue. And it's a lot darker than you think it is.
No,
Well,
it's-
if the base is he was a child molester, it gets pretty bad, don't you think?
Pretty
Yeah,
quickly.
just the way they figured it out. Oh, I
I'm
don't wanna
good.
discuss it. It's
We
just,
don't have to relitigate that. I'm glad that nasty motherfucker is in jail. Hopefully they put him under the jail. And moving on. Disgusting ass. Eating Subway. Disgusting.
I stand by it. Subway's fine.
Yeah, I bet you eat Papa John's too.
I actually hate Papa John's.
I don't know. You'd like him if he called Kyle Lowry something.
So I asked...
Yeah, short.
I asked
A
this
flopper.
rhetorically,
Yeah.
Patrick,
Not the other word.
but I've known a few Subway employees that
Mm-hmm.
have worked at Subway, and they've told me about what goes on and the temperature that things are kept at and how long they're kept and what they look like when they get unloaded.
I'm married to one.
Listen, I say ask that rhetorically because I don't need you to put that out there because you're just incriminating yourself. But I just need that, come on.
So you know how that nasty ass sausage is made, and you're just like, yep.
There's a reason that I have never ever asked anybody from Taco Bell that worked at Taco Bell anything about what happens behind closed doors, because what I may find out may ruin one of the few good things in my life.
I had Taco Bell last night. I had that cheesy
Meathoes.
gordita crunch for the first time.
Shit slaps.
Meathoes.
Oh my God.
They
So
have
good.
potatoes are back.
Potatoes are back, and they got
Potatoes
the
are back.
They got the
cheesy
potato
burrito.
They have a
Yeah,
potato
potato
Rito.
Rito.
And it
I was
slaps.
watching some bullshit video on YouTube. There's fish on me now. I was watching some bullshit video, and I'm wearing a fish shirt.
Totally
I was watching some bullshit video on YouTube, and a Taco Bell commercial for the potato Rito came on, and I just paused it, and I was like, "Kill, come here." I showed her my phone, and I was like, potatoes are back. And she was like, you have a fucking problem.
We do. It's true.
But also, she stands the potatoes, but I just shouldn't have been that excited about it.
No, we're fat boys forever, but...
Listen, Jordan and I midnight released the fucking Doritos Locos Tacos.
We
So.
did. We did! I'd do it again! If they came out with a 5th flavor of the Doritos Locos Taco, I'd
Give
do
me
that tonight.
the spicy chili flavor.
Oh my god, I'm in that bitch. I'll go in. I'll go into the taco.
If they had a tacos app, like a sneakers app, you guys would be all over.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So would you.
Drop.
Don't you cast
Meaning,
aspersions upon us.
Like when the newest kind of taco drops. Yeah, sure.
I'm
Get
sitting
me
there
into
with
the
a
queue.
countdown, just like, I need it, I need it, I need it.
I'm
Just a lot
buying
of
it like I'm
bots.
buying NFTs.
Just fucking,
People are
I gotta get this
in
new
front of
taco.
warehouses, just taking pictures with their tacos.
Listen, remember when people were trying to resell Popeye's chicken sandwiches? You remember that? I remember that. That was a dark ass week.
I saw more than one adult video centered around the
well-
acquisition of a Popeyes sandwich.
Shout out to Tiana Taylor.
That was an insane couple weeks.
Oh yeah. We were all.
And now you can just go to Popeyes. You can go to McDonald's. You can go to Burger King, for God's sake, and just buy a spicy chicken sandwich. You can buy a spicy chicken sandwich anywhere now.
Also, this is a great
Popeye's
segue
still
into
best.
Jordan reviews. The Burger King spicy chicken sandwich slaps. I would like to say that. It slaps. I did not expect it to slap when I paid for it, but it slaps. I would
Just gotta
say
risk getting robbed at a Burger King.
the Burger King by me is like brand new. It's in this like modern ass building. Like it's nice.
I'm not sure the last time
I didn't know they
Burger
kept. I
King.
didn't know they kept making new Burger Kings. I've
They
only
are.
ever
Oh,
seen
they were just
new
letting them
Burger King.
ride.
I got a new Burger King right up the street.
That brings a good question. I don't think we've discussed this. What's your favorite fast food burger?
Like
Like
fast
from the
food
big
as
chains.
fast
The
food.
big chains.
What I mean,
Shake Shack doesn't count.
We gotta add some definitions here
Yeah.
because this is a very diverse topic.
And
What like when you say big chains, you're talking about national, Wendy's, McDonald's, Burger
Yeah,
King.
the national chains.
I'm trying to think of what other one. Like
Checkers kind of has a really good burger, and I know that
Checkers. Does Checkers count? Steak and Shake, I'm assuming doesn't count.
I don't like Steak and Shake's food that much.
I
I'm
think
not
those
saying
both
that it
would
has to
count.
be in there, but I'm just as a, I'm sort of setting some ground rules. Does Checkers counts? Yeah.
Checkers would count, yeah.
Yeah, Checkers is
Hardee's
nationwide.
counts.
Or rallies, as they call it in other states.
Yeah.
Well, the western half is Rallies, and we have Checkers, and it's like Carl's Jr. and Hardee's.
So, I'm more of a chicken sandwich guy overall at like fast food places. I don't generally do like burgers from fast food places. I am big McChicken supporter. Huge McChicken supporter.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Wendy's has a fire chicken sandwich. But I've always Burger King's burgers are like fine, but I would say if Checkers counts, Checkers burgers are like just
I would say their
like, very
burgers
good.
are better, which is a weird thing to say because I'm not going to a Checkers for any reason, but like
No, God, no. There's a Checkers next to my house, and I have not touched it. It's just
it's just
the process of getting in and out of a Checkers is
it's
just
not
never
simple. But like their burgers are actually good. Like a Big Buford kind of slaps.
Yeah, I like, but I also like their burgers because they have a lot of different things that they add, and all of the variations are pretty good.
Yeah, like the sourdough burgers that they had for a while. Those were good.
Ooh.
Why,
I love the
do you have a
Checkers spicy chicken sandwich.
Checkers does have a good spicy chicken sandwich.
Are you eating at that
Love
Checkers by your house, Patrick?
The Checkers by my house?
Yes.
No, that's long.
Okay, I was just making sure because that was the nastiest fucking place in the world.
Yeah, that shit had rats. There's actually a who's lawsuit for that because the person that like posted like the rats and the cockroaches on social media, they sued her for like $1 million and won.
Wow, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I hate everything.
But I'd have to say my favorite fast food burger because I'm a disgusting person and require 12 of them are the fuck.
Are you gonna
I
say
can't remember
the
the
Crystals?
White Castle equivalent.
Oh, I was gonna
Crystals.
say Crystal. Does Crystal
Crystals.
count? Does Crystal?
Yeah,
White-
Crystals
Are
is
you
that.
just
Crystals.
eating fucking Crystal sacks? You fucking disgusting monster.
Crystal's is not good. It's just not good.
It's
I don't
not!
know why.
I've had
I'd
Crystal.
fuck it up, but it's not good.
White Castle slaps.
They're the same
I've
thing!
actually never had White Castle. But I'm sure
I
it's
cannot
the
tell you the
same.
last time I had a Crystal. I have no opinion on it, but I know White Castle slaps. But White Castle only slaps when I'm in one
Blackout.
singular
When
mood
I
and
am
it's to
slapped.
consume as much. Yeah. Yeah.
When you have to go up to the prison window, White Castle doors, and you collect your box of hamburgers. Yeah.
Wait,
Listen,
I'm not going to White Castle unless I can stay in my car.
Absolutely
Listen,
not.
I love playing Titusville High School in in baseball when we were in high school because you have to drive past the Crystal.
You do.
And we'd be dog shit at Titusville every single time. And we on the way back, we'd stop and get about 40 Crystal burgers.
I have a
You disgusting motherfucker.
fun fact about Crystal Burger to share with you guys off air.
Okay.
It's not nasty, but it's just not,
It's not
my
this
information
forum.
to give
Sure.
out to the internet, right? I'm not fucking Crystal Burgers. Just to, like,
Yeah, like the McChicken.
If you were fucking Crystal Burgers,
like the McChicken. Wait a second, what?
somebody fucked a McChicken on the internet. That happened.
Yeah, you don't remember
I
that?
thought he was implying I fucked a McChicken.
Oh.
No, no.
Oh, while we're talking about fucking
It's
food,
not out of the realm of possibility.
While we're
definitely
talking
face
about
fucking
fucking
McChicken.
food is a sentence
Yeah.
that just was said.
yeah. So on the Dan Levitar podcast, they talked about how they would have sex with a mountain melt.
Oh yeah.
Do you,
Oh
do you
yeah.
guys agree?
Come on. You know I agree. My fat ass is.
Oh yeah. You,
I've never had a mountain melt.
Oh,
The fucking
I just can't do that.
Ale House.
Mills, the Miller Ale's House
Ale
Zinger
House,
Mountain
Ale
Melt.
House.
You know,
I
they
had a
look
Mountain Melt
delicious.
once, but I split it.
It's delicious.
Because I would eat the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
I
Do
can't
Do you think
bring myself
do
to
you
order
think the
it.
Mountain Melt is a top or bottom?
Definitely a power bottom.
Power, like the powerest of bottoms.
Oh yeah. No, the Mountain Melt is definitely. I can't believe I just said that. But Mountain Melt is a power bottom for
You're
sure.
gonna be a
I was about to
lawyer.
say the mountain melt would pound my ass.
Wait, we can clip that. We don't need to hear the context before it. This Twitch stream will live. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's gonna be the
glad
new
we-
sub. That's gonna be the new sub sound.
Mountain
Melt, melt,
my
my
Big
ass.
meat.
My ass.
I'm glad we can all agree with Dan Lebitard and
Oh yeah.
Mike Ryan that we'd make that we'd have sex with a Zinger Mountain Melts.
Jackson seen me
With the
eat.
tallest fucking beer too, right next to
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh yeah, the big old $3 Miller Lite. Hell yeah.
When we came back from Tampa, well, when Kevin dropped me off, we went to Miller's Ale House after I showered, and Jackson was like, "Yeah, I want another beer," and I was like, "You what?" Because he had just finished the beer Olympics, and he was like, "Nah, I need another one."
I mean, he was a champion. He needed to quench his thirst for
Yeah,
victory.
okay. But he saw
And
me.
also
make-
like that, I was just drinking Bud Lights. Like that was hydrating.
Oh my god. But yes, Jackson saw me make love to a Mountain Melt because I don't get to have them that often because I don't live in.
Yeah, no. Every time Jordan comes to Florida, we have to go to Ale House so he can get a Mountain Melt.
I haven't been to Ale House in forever.
I love Ale House.
Pat, didn't Kayla and I fly somewhere?
You
And
flew into Orlando and we picked you up at an Ale House.
That's right. Because it was like, well, because you guys, it was like a two-hour wait from when we landed to when they were going to be able to pick us up. Because it was like, it was already going to be a wait, and then something happened. So I was like, I'm not hanging out at the fucking Orlando airport. So I just Ubered to the nearest, because I just like didn't want to be in an airport. So I just Ubered to the nearest ale house, and I just got like a fucking 40-ounce IPA.
It was Lucas's bachelor party, right?
That's right. It was Lucas's bachelor party.
And you just came back from your wedding, honeymoon.
From honeymoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just ordered a tall ass IPA because it was like I was gonna get something else, and then they were out, and then a rep for this company that had like a 10% double IPA freshly on tap was like, oh yeah, there's this special, and I could get like 40 ounces for the price of 16. I was like, well, I have to do it.
I simply
I simply have to. So we're sitting there with my suitcases, and I'm just Pat shows up, and I'm just like, oh god, trying to finish the beer. Out of sorts.
Yeah, no, it didn't. It also, it doesn't take you long to get from Orlando Airport to the closest Miller Ale House.
Since you
might
could throw
be
a rock.
It might be on
that's
the
why
runway.
I did it. That's why I did it, because
might be
it was
on
the
the
cheapest
runway.
Uber. It was the cheapest place I could Uber to that we could sit.
That Ale
Okay,
House
so
is
Ale House has
slammed
90
all the time.
locations. Ale House has 90 locations. How many do you think are listed as being in the Orlando metro area?
60.
50.
Oh,
56.
like 50.
50 to 60, somewhere in there.
Basically, yeah, but at, like literally 20. There.
Oh, really?
In
I thought
what
it'd
you
be
call
more.
Orlando, in what you call Orlando, there are literally 20 Miller's Ale houses.
That's hilarious.
I know there's 3 in Jacksonville.
That's so many ale
There is
houses.
3 in Jacksonville. There might be more, like West Side. I don't know.
I'm not going over there.
There
But,
are the ale house website lists 6 in Jacksonville. Well, 5 in Jacksonville proper, and then 1 in Orange Park in the Jacksonville metro area.
Oh, when I was at that Miller's, everybody at the bar, like, people were drinking, but then groups kept showing up that like passively knew each other, and I was like, this is really fucking weird. And I was trying to figure out the vibe the whole time because I'm an idiot and didn't realize I'm right next to the fucking airport, and it was flight crews that go in and out of Orlando a lot, and that's like the hangout. So they like passively see each other, and I was like, oh, am I fucking stupid? I spent an hour being like, how do these like what is going on here? And it's like, oh no, they're just all like crew.
They'll just fly all the way.
Yeah,
the time.
they just see each other every once in a while because when their schedules cross. But they all knew the
So
bartenders.
we're taking
and
down
shit.
Big Meat.
I had my detective cap on. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out to Kayla Lasala for being the best Spirit Airlines flight attendant that I personally know.
Sure.
Great at directing people on how to push the plane correctly.
Yes.
Get it up into the air.
Jackson, how you gonna do Las Vegas?
Spirit Airlines.
Probably.
Yeah, we're
Spirit
fine.
Airlines.
Spirit. Fuck. All right.
Dude, the
I
flights
was
are
looking at tickets
expensive.
today.
Maybe Southwest
They're
once
going
they
down. I
once
got
they
an
put out
alert about it
the
today.
flights.
Yeah, I was looking at tickets today, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
They're going down. I got an alert literally like 3 hours ago.
So I was thinking about balling out and just booking a first class ticket with points, and then I was like, I don't need to do that to my body before what I'm about to do to my body in Vegas. Like,
you
I need
saw
to
what happened to
control
me
myself.
when you got off the plane. I was like,
Yeah.
I need in and out right now, or I might fall over dead.
And we had the weirdest Uber ride.
He was the strangest human
Actually,
being.
that wasn't even the weirdest Uber ride of the trip. Never mind.
Not even close.
Nope. Anyway.
That guy was weird, but he was cool. Like, he took us through the In-N-Out drive-through, but he also like was slamming into curbs and
He
saying some
fucking
questionable
bombed a
things.
curb. I mean, the curb was like
Oh
3
my
feet
God.
high, and he fucking bombed it. I
He
was
did
like,
it so
To be
hard.
fair, that was not an uncommon experience in the Las Vegas Ubers. Remember that guy that took us to the place where we got the
Yeah.
Kool-Aid drinks?
The Asian
That
guy,
man
the
was-
old Asian guy.
no, that was
with
yeah.
the driving gloves.
Yeah, I don't think you guys
all
fully
across
are
all
fully
4
aware.
lanes of traffic.
We went on the highway, and he was going 35 miles an hour.
We were also so like high that
I'll say I was definitely slapped. So
Yeah.
I was just like, I know this is bad, but
there's nothing I could physically
was-
do about it.
Freaking out in the
Patrick was
back.
sober as shit. It's like, this is the worst thing in the world.
You guys aren't seeing this?
It's like
We're like, bro, kill me. Like, actually,
The man had driving gloves.
I had so much fun, and I was just like, this restaurant in my head. I couldn't vocalize this because I was too fucking high, but I was like, if this restaurant sucks, like I ruined the trip.
it did not suck.
It was great.
And that's not what ruined the trip.
Nope.
That same day we got burgled, didn't we?
Later
That was the
that
last
day.
of the Gorilla Glue we got to smoke.
Later
Because it
that
got
day.
stolen. Along with some other meaningless belongings, but
Yeah.
Anyway,
It's fine.
The dongle.
It's
to
not
my
fine,
headphones.
but there's nothing we can do. Shout out Las Vegas PD for taking 18 hours to show up. to
hey
a
McCarran,
birthday.
County PD, fuck you and your useless asses. Fuck you.
I think we fell asleep at a point and woke up in the. I fell asleep for like an hour and woke up and the cops were still
We got
not
back
here.
at 2:30. The police showed up at 8 a.m.
Yeah. We just
tried
kind
to
of
stay up.
mindlessly milled about the apartment for a while. Probably took cat naps on the couch, and then eventually was like, okay, the cops are just like, did they forget?
They just don't care. Also, I would like to say this is my anti-police stand. Police do not solve crimes. They do not do anything except arrest people for minor property crimes.
Not for the property crimes against us.
Certainly not for the property crimes against us, because we are not
Against
rich.
actually against y'all.
All right, I'll stab him. And the best way to stop crime is to eliminate poverty. Thank you.
Sure.
That's a real thing. I feel very strongly about that stance.
I don't have anything to say after that.
Oh, and one last parting shot. Travis Scott, I don't know who advised you to make those hard seltzers, but you need to punch them in the face because those suck.
Travis Scott made hard seltzers.
Yeah, and it sucks. It's straight up horrible.
That's very funny.
It's not lit.
Are they called cactus?
Cacti.
Necktie.
Oh, I've seen those.
They
I've not had any.
suck.
I will continue to not have any.
Yeah, no. They're terrible. Like White Claw Surge is bad. Those are terrible.
Oh, I guess right before we go, I'm getting my second COVID shot tomorrow.
Oh, you're cooked.
I'm gonna be cooked on. I think tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be okay for stream, but there's a chance that I'm feeling affected because
time
I'm
are you
getting it
getting
at like 11:30.
Yeah, you
So
should be fine.
Right, but yeah. Anyway, but also I am planning on calling out sick the next day. And my boss knows, and I think I'm gonna have to work kind of, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that because everybody I've talked to has been like when I say out for the count, bed, just like. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Remember when Patrick was talking tough shit on Monday? He was like,
I never said I wasn't gonna get sick. I was just saying I didn't feel it then.
You didn't say you weren't gonna get sick, but the way you framed it, you were like, I mean, I don't know, I don't feel anything. It's
I'm impervious to this.
I literally didn't feel
you came in real hot, and it was like, oh boy.
And then what happened? Just tell the world what happened.
Jordan did check on you the next morning.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I at 8 a.m. I was like, "How you feeling, Pat?" He was like,
I think you just said bad or not good.
It was just not great. After talking all that cash shit, I was like, "Listen, I told you it wasn't going to be an easy ride."
But we will soon. Actually, by stream tomorrow, technically, we'll be the fully vaccinated boys. So, podcast name soon come. Name change soon come.
The name change is going to be the Back Nine Boys because these motherfuckers just golfing.
So I know we're getting into like dead time. I appreciate if you're still listening to us. This is cool. But I was literally thinking about that today. I was like, a fucking podcast called the Back Nine Boys where we just talk about being bad golfers, and then we could do a segment where we have people ask us golf questions and we give our bad golfer advice, and then we have a really good golfer and we play their advice later that we haven't heard it, and we get to hear how fucking wrong we are. That shit would kind of be funny.
Me and Ben were talking about starting a YouTube channel called the Bogey Bros and just record our shitty golfing.
Nice.
I'd say the name. Bogey Bros sounds like y'all are tapping each other's holes.
Yeah. Taking a mountain melt to the dome.
Yeah,
so maybe then. I think that's time to wrap. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Salty Versions Club podcast. We appreciate you if you listen to this after we said some wild shit in the middle of this. And I hope that you have a great week.
Love you guys.
See ya.